Hey, what's up? One big play. This time from last year's Mississippi State Texas A&M game. Bulldogs went out there to Texas and whipped up on the Aggies pretty good. This was a huge play. It was a two-score game. And then when this happened, State started to stretch it out a little bit. All right, look at the play first. Inside back out motion. So they start four receivers to the field, motion like they're going to even it up and empty, but then he comes back. And so you wind up a four receiver side. And the play is designed to have a little combination route. So let's watch it, and then we'll come back and draw it up. They read the middle linebacker in zone coverage, fires it in there. It's almost broken up, but because the safety broke on the ball, didn't make the play, it turns into a huge catch and run. There's a couple things about it. So let's go back and look at the route initially. Again, motion comes back out. Now, it's not man-free coverage for Texas A&M here. It's zone with a hash safety and a hash safety. Three underneath, that's linebackers. Now, this may be a nickel defender, but regardless, it's that outside defender. And you go, well, that looks like man up top. Well, I think what it is, it's zone, but because it's a cover two type zone, that corner knows that there's only one receiver. All four are here, so the only threat is one guy, so he locks up on him. And this side, you see the position of this corner, going to try to filter things back inside. He's a zone corner, and you got zone coverage underneath, and that's how they're going to read it. Now, first thing, we know that the tight end for Farrod runs the deeper slant to high-low this defender. That's what the quarterback's reading. Who he covers, you'll go to the other one. But take your eyes over here to number two. Now, it may not be designed, but because of coverage and because the hash safety is looking inside at that combo route on this 3rd and 3, watch number 3 in the slot, the third guy in the slot, come open. So with the coverage, the corner dropping and playing zone, this defender's playing underneath in case you were to get an outbreak. Instead, you're going to get in-break, and the lone deep defender on the hash is the safety and has his eyes right here inside. They've totally forgotten right here. And Fitzgerald, even though this turns into a big play, he's standing here, and if his eyes are on that safety, this is a touchdown. And you can see now they've turned him loose, and Reggie Todd's running all by himself up the hash. But he's still got his eyes here in the middle. He's looking at this safety. He's going to come back. Once he's seen that the safety has dropped deep, he knows he has double in break on one underneath and one on top of the linebacker. He's going to read which one. I think as soon as his eyes right now are going to flip, he sees the momentum of the linebacker taking him here and makes his mind up to throw to the tight end on the high end breaking route. But this is a really good job by 25, the linebacker. He's reading the quarterback because as soon as the step and throw is about to happen, he's now flipped his hips and he's trying to get underneath. And fortunate for Fitzgerald, he throws it and leads the receiver enough to keep it away from the underneath linebacker. Problem is, safety has broken on the ball. And then usually this is a blow-up of the receiver, a pick, or a bat away. But in this case, the throw is strong enough with enough velocity that it gets to the tight end and the safety can't get there and make the play. He goes for the ball instead of the receiver and miss, and now you get a big run and a first down. You can kind of see they gave you a field-level look on the replay. You can kind of see what it looked like to Fitzgerald. Again, that's the linebacker 25 who he thought was staying underneath, who turned at the last minute. But again, he's leading him enough away from the linebacker to keep that one from making a play. And now the safety coming into the screen and kind of avoids the contact, doesn't want to get a target, and kind of goes for the football but can't make the play, pulls it down, misses him altogether, and it's a big catch and run. And hey, why not? A bonus play. I think it's the next play, or at least the finishing play on that same drive in the A&M game. The bonus play here is where they cap the drive with a touchdown. And what they're going to do is run a little fake bunch screen here just outside the hash. Going to look like tight end Jordan Thomas is blocking. They forget about him, and then he releases into the end zone wide open for the score. You saw the inside guy go out on the flare. He stalked the defender, so they leave him alone and forget about him. He looks like a blocker. As soon as they do that, there he goes, uncovered to the end zone, touchdown. All right, there you go. One big play from Mississippi State's win over Texas A&M. Farrod Green. Just goes to show you, just because you make one big play doesn't mean somebody else wasn't open also, right? And then, of course, a little tweak down there on the goal line to get a guy open for a touchdown. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, let me know about it. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Radio Wyatt. And if you have an idea, message me on Facebook if you have a play or a situation in a game you'd like for me to study for you and maybe do a video. Facebook.com/Radio Wyatt. Thanks for watching. See you next time.